And we're live. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. We're just going to talk real quick.
Yeah.
And there we are. Now we're live. Seriously, we're live. Look, we're on our phone. Here we are.
So cool.
This is real. Matt Huey on the show, live from CSM here in Anaheim. Big Texas guy. I liked Houston.
Houston was fun.
It was a little warmer than California, I feel like.
It is a little bit. It is a little bit.
So I got to ask, you do funny videos on the interwebs, which is a good way to get people to pay attention, but then you can also give them good information.
Try to.
Spoonful of sugar, and then the medicine goes down, right? Where do you come up with them? And I know that might sound like a weak question, but are you watching something and then twisting it in the moment, like, oh, I'll do that? Or are you a plotter, like, oh, I'm going to do these 5? Where do you do it? How do you do it?
A lot of it just comes from history. Just when I worked with patients and had something happen, you're like, man, I was thinking, man, that could be funny.
That's a cartoon version of funny.
So, like, watching Saturday Night Live way back in the day. Like when you had Phil Hartman, Chris Farley, Will Ferrell, like those, like the skits of what you took a real life situation and you made it
funny. You just amped it up 10%.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Let me start doing this. So sometimes I may just scroll and look at videos and I'm like, I could do something like that.
What's our version of that?
Yeah. So something hits, and that's, so like, what is the rehab PT healthcare equivalent
of that, whatever you're seeing in the moment? Yeah.
Just to make it. And I said, it's just that little snapshot of that, just that time, just right there. Let's take it. Let's be funny with it. Let's be enjoying it. It's not making fun of anybody, but let's do that. Let's all have a laugh because life is hard.
Dude, we're monkeys on a rock, dude.
Here we are.
We're just spinning around in space. Exactly. All this is made up. We invented all this stupid stuff. Good interactions that you've gotten. Have your patients found your content?
Yes, the patients occasionally have found it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, can you do me next?" And so, like, they're like,
they get it.
Like, okay.
If the patients get it, you're there. Yeah, that's where you are.
Yeah. The most touching thing was my daughter came home a few weeks ago, and she goes, "I watched one of your videos at school." And I went, "What?
Why were you watching that at school?"
She was like, "I just wanted to watch one of your videos," and I was like, okay. And I was like, that's real touching. I said, well, did you like it? She goes, I wasn't signed in. I was like, okay. But like, that was touching. And like my little niece, I have a little niece and nephew, and they find it hilarious. They're like, oh, look, Uncle Matt's on there being a goof. Yeah.
How long you been doing it? Like
2019, so 7 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then when you started sharing things, nowhere in the job description, it's not in the syllabus in PT school, but it is in our lives, right? We always say we want to meet people where they are. And I'm like, I got news for you. They're on Instagram. Yeah. They're on YouTube. They're on all these places. What was the goal when you started? And what's the goal? Has the goal changed?
Just a creative outlet.
Yeah.
Hey,
just flex a muscle that you're like, this is fun.
Yeah. Put my personality out there. And then that was it. And then the same thing now is like, I'm just going to keep being this personality on and just keep doing that, like this, just having fun. That's how it's fun. You don't want to make it like a hard job where I got to do this, but it's like it's fun. It could end tomorrow, who knows,
right?
But it's like, just have fun, entertain people. That's what I think. It's just entertaining.
Yeah. What's going on in Texas?
In what way?
I don't know. What's the big, hairy, scary we want to talk about today? What's the thing everybody's got to hear about live from CSM?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, the big thing is getting member engagement. That's the big thing.
Within an association?
Within the association. So getting the PTs and PTAs and the students engaged in the state to make a difference. Because sometimes I will say the big things nationwide, what can I do as one? What I want to go? I'm calling this lawmaker that not only are they trying to, I'm trying to tell them about PT with Medicare, but they're also, you've got physicians calling them, the OTs calling them, all these other professions are calling them. They're also talking about education and agriculture and business and all this stuff. But the local Texas people, we can make a change there. We can do something there. And it's like, we've got to get our members engaged and give them some reason why should I be a member? Why should I be involved here? What do we give you?
Let me ask you this. Why are you a member? Let's take the advocacy part out of it, because you could do that without being a member. Why are you a member?
That's a good question. I do like the giving back and helping advocate for the profession, grow the profession, protect us in what we do, because everyone's trying to take a piece of that. You know, and then you have people who are, you know, the whole thing with the veneers doctors online. Do you ever see the veneer tech?
No. What is that?
Oh, so these people were on TikToks being veneer techs.
What are veneer techs?
Exactly. This people that would do like some online course or just in-person training to do veneers on people who are not licensed dentists or anything, and they were messing up people's teeth. And it's like, you have to protect. I
feel like there needs to be some sort of protection there.
Yeah. And so one guy got charged with like 700 years worth of stuff
because he messed up in other people's.
Yeah,
that bad.
I mean, and then you also think of like with contractors. Like I used to do construction when I was younger, and like you get unsavory people that do. It's like you have to protect. The people who consume our product. So let's be here to help protect those people and get us out there into these less fortunate areas. Because like again, when I came from Mississippi. Again, was there was 84 counties in Mississippi. 82 of them are below the poverty line.
Right.
So of really saying, hey, let's take this profession that can help people and let's go into these areas and share it with people and to help all those people. So that's what I try to do with it. I know that's kind of all over the place in the answer. But.
No, it's also got to be because you said more than a few times. It's the other people. I tell people a lot, like, oh, I can't do the math on CSM and fly all the way there. And just for that many CEUs, but I can get CEUs on my couch. I'm like, my man, if you're just flying for CEUs, you're missing the thing. Mm-hmm. The things in the hallways, the things at unfortunately, it's like, yeah, it is the hotel bar. I said it. I hope APTA steals it, which is if you're a new grad, you come to CSM because hopefully you see future versions of yourself everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Or your spin. What impression am I going to leave? And these PTs are all over the country every day. But when you're in physical proximity, you can meet someone new, propose a collaboration, and then something is born. And that's, if you think you're going to get your money back out of the CEUs, you're not. That's a nice little side quest. But the main thing is the people. That's why we come together.
Yeah. It's so much fun. You get here and you come away so renewed and you find new products, all sorts of great, crazy things out here that are just so...
Jump in it.
Yeah. And you may see like, I do have some of the thing where it's like, hey, this thing may not stick around, but there's a thought. There's something going on there that we need to look at and be aware of. So that's a really big thing. And then also like meeting the people, because you never know. You meet somebody today, they may help you in a year, 5 years. You may pull that card out and go, hey, I need a job. I'm going to call Bob up right here, and I can call him up, and maybe they can find something.
It's not, that whole cliche of like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Mm-hmm. I go one step further. It's not what you know or just who you know. It's what they know about you, right? Someone might know me and be like, Jimmy's a jerk. So if I come up in a, job, reference situation, like, I know him, don't hire him. But it's what do they know about you? Yeah. And you can build, you can't buy trust. You can try to buy attention, but you got to build trust. And I don't know. I feel like you speed it up when you do something like this in person.
Oh yeah, it's great.
You guys have an event. Do you have an annual in Texas? You got it.
Yeah. It's around October-ish when you typically have it. And I mean, it's nothing as grand as this, but it's good. You get to see the people from around the state. You talk.
People you're on Zoom calls with all year doing the work.
And you go have dinner with one another. You just chat about different stuff. Maybe you may even have talk about patient cases or just stuff that you're struggling with. And it's like, hey, I get these new ideas to kind of bounce around and talk about. And it's like, it's a lot of fun. And even stuff like not even PT comes from it sometimes. So it's not all PT all the time, but something else may come in because maybe they have, I don't know, you want to start a band or something. Oh, you play guitar. You play, hey, let's go do this.
We got this out. Seems like a good reason.
I don't know. We can have a band and name it TheraBand. I think I stole that.
Hi-yo.
There we go. TheraBand. Yeah.
Listen, Picasso said, good artists borrow, great artists steal. So if you get a good idea for a video and twist it. I heard we were at the Graham Sessions, little meeting put on by PPS a couple weeks ago. And someone said, before I wrap up, I just want to give you my parting shot. And I was like, that's my thing. But I was like, that's cool. You stole it. That's all right. All right. So we will do the parting shot right now with Matt Huey. Let's do it.
This is the parting shot. One last mic drop moment. No pressure. Just your legacy on the line.
All right, Matt Huey, your parting shot. What's something you want to leave? A mic drop moment, a soapbox statement, anything? Just looking that. Give us a parting shot.
Does that get put? I get put on the spot now. I can't think. I usually
Well, what's the big thing you hope that changes in the profession in the next year, 3 years, something? What's the thing you're hopeful for?
Gosh, now it goes. Of all the times I talk and I run out of something. Okay, here's like you said earlier. I'm gonna talk about students.
Good.
Whenever you work with students, I tell every single one of them, I want to leave a little piece of me with you. So you're going to form your own way of how to treat or how to evaluate or do whatever, but I want to have a little piece of me that I gave to you, that you take it, and then a little piece of you will go on to the next one and then the next one. So you will continue on because you did something with somebody and they will carry it on and they will carry it on. So a little piece of you will just keep going through this profession based upon what you did with students or whomever now today.
Done. Hit them with the Instagram account just so they can follow you online.
So it is Matt_PT_DIP_MDT. Yes, it's very long, and please give a follow and enjoy the content.
Thanks for coming to CSM _Anaheim _2020.